Hi guys, it's been a minute since we did a 5-minute top 5, so let's get counting. Today we are going to be counting down my top 5 favorite US cities in terms of food. Now, as always, these lists are completely biased based on my own experiences and my own taste in food, so feel free to disagree in the comments. That being said, let's get started. Starting off strong, coming in at number 5 on my list is Boston, Massachusetts. A reoccurring theme you will see on this list is that I love diversity in my food options, and when a city can offer a ton of options all in one small area, that to me is even better. So often when I'm traveling, I'm not spending weeks upon weeks in one place. I have a couple of days to see and taste as many things as possible. So any city that can offer a ton of options all in one spot is high on my list. Boston has a ton of markets, or food halls as they call them, that offer you the ability to do just that. The Boston Public Market is a favorite of mine, along with Quincy Market. Now, is Quincy Market always kind of filled with tourists? Yes. But there's a reason why. There's amazing food opportunities with a side of history, and to me, you just can't beat that. Boston has no shortage of historical places to eat that still serve amazing food, which makes it less of a meal and more of an experience, which I love. Also, being in New England, Boston has no shortage of amazing seafood options. Anytime I set foot in New England, I'm looking for a great clam chowder and a great lobster roll, and Boston certainly has contenders in both of those categories. But coming in at number 4 on this list with the best lobster roll I have ever had is Newport, Rhode Island. As much as I would love to gatekeep the place that makes the best lobster roll, it's too good not to share. My favorite lobster roll in the entire world comes from the Newport Lobster Shack. It's no frills, your food will come to you on a styrofoam plate, and you will eat it at a picnic table, right on a wharf, watching the boats come in. It's the best lobster roll with the best view. It is just a divine experience. If you're in Newport, you absolutely must go. If you don't like seafood, maybe don't take my recommendation for Newport, because although I'm sure there are plenty of amazing non-seafood options there, I haven't bothered to try any. When I go to Newport, I want to eat seafood for every meal of the day. I want lobster bisque, lobster roll, full lobsters. I want clam cakes, clam chowder. I want calamari. I want whatever the freshest fish they've caught that day is. I want to eat seafood all the time when I'm in Newport. If you're a seafood lover, Newport is the spot for you. Coming in at number 3 on our list, one of my favorite cities in general, Portland, Oregon. Portland probably has the most diversity within their food scene of any city I've ever been to, and there's this amazing ease and accessibility to their food scene because of the prevalence of food trucks, which they call food carts out there. There are well over 500 unique food carts within Portland limits, and they group themselves in these pods, which creates a little food truck village. In one free day in Portland, I had fish and chips, ramen, spring rolls, Indian food, donuts, you name it. It's there, it's available, it's cost effective, which makes it even easier to try all the foods you've ever wanted to try, which, as someone who hates making decisions, is perfect for me. 2 unique food carts that stick out to me as a must try if you see them in the area is Food Coma with a K, an Asian food cart that serves seaweed fries. Just trust me on this one, you have to have them. And the Flying Scotsman fish and chip truck. Get the red snapper fish and chips. I promise you won't be disappointed. Coming in at number 2 on our list, our runner-up is San Francisco, California. San Francisco has everything I could ever want in a food town. It's got food markets, it's got diversity, it's got food with a view, it's got amazing seafood. But the thing that stands out to me about my time in San Francisco is that it has the best Chinese food I've ever had in my entire life. With a beautiful, thriving Chinatown, the options are endless and authentic. I had the privilege to have an amazing meal in Chinatown with a big group of coworkers at the time. We got to sit at this ginormous round table with a big lazy Susan in the middle, and everything came out family style, so I got to try dishes I would have never thought to order off the menu. I had all this amazing cuisine, and it was really, again, more of an experience than just a meal, which are the moments that I live for. I could truly make another whole video of just my honorable mentions for the best food cities in the United States, but coming in at number 1 on this list is New Orleans, Louisiana. New Orleans is a city that I love, but could never live in, because I would never cook myself a meal ever again. The food is just entirely too good. I would never lift a finger, I would never wash a pot, I would never cook again. They've got gumbo, and etouffee, and crawfish, and jambalaya, and red beans and rice, and po' boys, and pralines, and beignets, and do not even get me started on a muffaletta. Side note, if you haven't had a muffaletta yet, buy a plane ticket or get in your car. Go right now, you simply must have one. Go. There is something so comforting to me about the flavors, the spices, the heartiness of food that comes out of New Orleans. New Orleans ranks as my #1 food city in the US because that is the kind of food that I am constantly craving, constantly talking about to anyone that will listen, and constantly, at a moment's notice, ready to go back. Well guys, that rounds out my top 5 favorite food cities in the US. Do you agree or disagree with my choices on this list? Let me know in the comments, and let me know if you'd like to see more videos just like this one. Thank you guys as always for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!